Hey, hey, happy Sunday afternoon, everybody. Another Facebook Live. It's hard to believe. Every time Sunday comes around, it's so hard to believe that Sunday's here again. Crazy, just crazy. I'm going to go ahead and make sure my volume is turned down on my laptop. Make sure that I can see your comments as you come on in. And in the meantime, I'm pushing a whole bunch of buttons and not getting nowhere fast. There we go. Found myself. Yahoo! So once again, happy Sunday afternoon. Say hello as you find me in your news feed. And if you know of anybody who would be interested in all the fun content that we share here at the Chalet, go ahead and share. Hit the share button and share with your crafty friends. My name is Dawn Bourgette, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator who's addicted to inks, paper, stamps, and all that fun stuff that makes pretty things. So before we get started today, of course, I have a couple of things to share with you as far as information that's happening here at the Chalet and also at Stampin' Up! First of all, here is our annual catalog. This catalog is active until the end of April. If you still do not have one of these catalogs, please let me know. If you're not already doing business with another demonstrator, I'd be happy to make sure to get one of these in the mail. Contact me directly and we can make some arrangements to make that happen. Also, this other beautiful catalog that you see right here is our mini holiday catalog. Yahoo! And it goes in effect or kicks in to be live for customers on September the 4th. So with that, I have some products that I'm going to be using today. I'm starting to showcase things that are in this beautiful publication. And I'm in love with it. Hey, Beth, happy Sunday afternoon. Thanks for hopping on and joining me. But I do love all the things in this book, and that's evident by my credit card. But anyway, as you see things, I know some of the things you won't be able to purchase right away unless you'd like to go ahead and join my team, which is always a great option, right? Because you'll get a discount on all the things that you purchase. So if you're interested in saving a little bit of more money, contact me and I can share with you. And you can take it for what it's worth and make your own decision. But I would love to help you save money. That's part of my job, right? But anyway, there are some things that won't be available until the 4th of September otherwise. If you do decide to join with us and the Chalet Stampers, you can put these items into your starter kit and get them now. Get them ahead of time. So, like I said, options. We love them. So this is the August host code. This will be in effect for another week. So if you do see other things that you are able to purchase immediately, go ahead and use that host code. If your order happens to be over $150, do not use the host code. You'll want to go ahead and make sure that you take advantage of the additional free products that you'll be offered with that amount of an order. Okay? Oh, right. I wish I could show you the inside of this, but for now, I can't. I can just kind of tease you with the cover of it, but it's gorgeous, and I am so excited to be able to share more as we get into September the 4th. Also, if you are not already, I would love to have you go ahead and join my mailing list. And go ahead and use the QR code. And I think anymore smartphones have that QR code reader in the camera. So go ahead, open up the camera on your smartphone, point it towards the QR code there, and it should read it. Hey, Nancy. Hi. Happy Sunday afternoon. Anyway, you can go ahead and it's about maybe a minute to do. It's really super easy. Go ahead and just point the camera towards the QR code. The QR code reads it, and you'll see a little link in yellow. Just tap on that with your finger. Don't take a picture, but just tap on it with your finger. It will lead you right to a landing page where it'll ask you for your name and your email address. And it's that easy. It automatically adds you to my mailing list in constant contact. So that's pretty awesome. Sometimes I can figure out technology. When I do, I am so happy. I'm just so proud of myself. Okay, all the places where you can find me. Of course, right now, you have found me on Facebook at my business page. I also have a community on Facebook, which is called Dawn's Creative Chalet Community. I would love to have you join us over there as well. So go ahead and do that. And of course, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure to hit the bell. It will turn black. And that means that you'll receive all the notifications as I do more with that. Every time I load something up. And I know I've been loading all of my Facebook Lives there because why not, right? Also my blog, go ahead and check that out as well, which is dawnscreativechalet.com. Kind of see like a trend there, right? Dawn's Creative Chalet all over the place. Anyway, right there is where you can shop right to my store. There's links with the items that you're able to order right now and item numbers that you can jot down for later with the products that aren't available quite yet. There's also going to be photos of the projects that we're doing today. And then, of course, my online store, which is dawnscreativechalet.com. And I already showed you the host code for August for that. And Pinterest, like we all love Pinterest, right? Alrighty, and as far as events that are coming up here at the chalet, hey, Evelyn, happy Sunday crafternoon. It was so good to see you. We had a lot of fun. So for those of you who aren't sure, what are they talking about? Yesterday, I had a team picnic here at my house, and we had all kinds of fun. We did stamping, of course, with a brand new kit. We also put together these samplers of designer series paper for all the paper that's in the holiday catalog. Of course, we ate because everybody brought a dish to pass with a bunch of yummy stuff. And we played a few games. We played The Price is Right. And we also played Jenga. I love that game, and we were able to play that. That's one of the few games that I really love to play. Most games, if I have to think about what I have to do, I don't like to try to figure it out, but Jenga's pretty easy. So that's why I love it so much. Let's see here. Things that are coming up here at the chalet as far as classes go. We have the Haunted Home Girls Night, I should call it in, not out, Girls Night in, here at my home. I have one kit that is unclaimed. Hey, Mary Jo. Happy Sunday crafternoon. Thanks for joining me. So I have one Haunted Home kit that has not been claimed. If there's anybody out there who would like it, let me know. Otherwise, you cannot get it now. It's sold out until November. So they'll obviously will carry that over into next Halloween. It is so stinking cute, you guys. So anyway, and then you can come over here on the 5th of September with that kit, or have me hold it and meet me here, and we will assemble it. So you can get it all assembled and it'll be ready to go. So you have a little bit of home decor for Halloween. It's adorbs. And I'm offering that on Thursday, September the 5th at 1 p.m. or 6:30 p.m. right here at the chalet. I'll have some munchies and stuff while we assemble those kits. So it's going to be fun. So like I said, if you wanted to get one and you weren't able to get the kit and you're local to me, let me know. One unclaimed yet. Also, Starbucks Sip and Stamp is, is that this Friday? Like, no, is it? Because this coming weekend is Labor Day weekend, so it's the following Friday. But holy cow, that is like coming up on us really fast. So Starbucks Sip and Stamp, where you're able to make a free make and take at the local Ludington, Michigan Starbucks, 12 noon to 2 p.m. Make sure to bring a friend or two, or just come along by yourself and make some new friends. It's a lot of fun, and it's free. So, I mean, you can't get any better than that, right? And then also we have our next creative card class, which is going to be our holiday mini catalog kickoff. I was almost going to get my tongue tied there. But anyway, the holiday mini catalog kickoff party will be on Thursday, September the 12th at 10 a.m., 1 p.m., or 6:30 to make sure that I can accommodate your schedule. It's $30 or free with a minimum order during the class. And this is all about everything in that catalog. You'll be able to look at all of the designer series papers, a lot of the bundles, the suites, all the things. It's always better when you see them in person. I think sometimes as much as Stampin' Up! Tries with their photography skills, and don't get me wrong, the catalog is absolutely beautiful, but it's always better, and it looks better when you see it in person. And then also, as we get to the end of September, we have the product-based class with the Splendid Autumn Suite collection, whatever you want to call it. It is gorgeous. And that is going to be on September the 26th. I need to have your RSVP no later than September 12th. In fact, earlier if possible. I honestly have a feeling that we're going to see things be out of stock like as soon as this catalog goes live. I just have that hunch. So if there are things that are in that brand new catalog coming up that you see that you want, I hate to say this, but don't hesitate, get it to avoid the disappointment. If it's something that you really have your heart set on, get it. Because some of this stuff is not made in the U.S., unfortunately, and it takes time to get things back in stock. And I would really hate to see somebody super disappointed because they were thinking of doing something with some of these products and they're not able to get them for a month or more because they temporarily sold out. Because we can't back order things anymore, which is kind of a bummer. Also, just a reminder for those of you who shopped with me last month, bonus day coupons. There's a couple of you that still haven't used them. I'm going to reach out to you personally because I don't want you to forget, don't want you to miss out. They're $5 coupons. That would be like taking a $5 bill and just throwing it out your window on the highway. You don't do that. Don't be crazy. Don't waste them. So anyway, those are good until the end of August. So August 31st at like 11:50 p.m., they will be like obsolete, gone, vanished, poof. So we need to get you guys to use those up. Also, just a reminder about Paper Pumpkin. You may sign up for the September Paper Pumpkin Kit by the 10th of September. It's all about autumn. It's called Autumn Abundance. It looks flippin' adorable. You know, Paper Pumpkin, I know I say this every Sunday, but they've really improved. They're super cute. So don't hesitate. I know this one's, in fact, look, and I keep showing this, but look at that cute little snail. Isn't he adorbs? Like, I can't wait. I'm excited. And then we have our Designer Series paper sale, which is on until the end of this month. So there are select packages of the DSP, Designer Series paper, in our annual catalog that you can get for 15% off. Or if you wanted to go ahead and join us, you could put this into a starter kit, which means you're going to get even more bang for your dollar. So I'm all about that. I love to save money just like you guys do. So anyway, if you're interested or need a little help with that, you can either shop my online store or you can just contact me directly and I can help you out and assist you with that and put an order in to help you with that. Assist you with that. You know, all the things. Okay, then of course, speaking of online, we have products that are online exclusives. So this just means that they're things that you will never see in a publication. We have a lot of good stuff, and we have scrapbooking products that are going to be introduced on September the 4th when our catalog goes live. So if you're into that or just looking for some additional autumn, fall, Halloween, and Christmas paper. Is going to be 12 by 12 in size. They're going to be scrapbooking workshop kits, but you could definitely do cards or any other paper craft with these kits. So I'm super excited. We have not seen them. I wish I could have gotten a sneak peek, but not yet. But anyway, so we'll see those come out on September 4th as well. And again, I hate to sound like a broken record, but if you see them and you check on that early in the morning, you want them, I'm thinking you better grab them. I don't know. We're wondering how the whole scrapbooking line is going to go. I think it's going to be big. So I don't know. I'm hoping anyway. I'm excited about it. So anyway, just heads up on that. So I think we covered all of that good stuff. How about we get some crafting in? What do you guys think? So today, to show you, so I'm going to keep this up here. That's my host code. If you have seen our new holiday mini catalog, you've seen this bundle. You're probably seeing it all over Pinterest and everywhere. Like, this is, I think, one of my most favorite bundles in the catalog. It's called More Than Autumn. And look at all the fun sayings that are in here. And of course, all the fun images as well. And then we get into the dies. I mean, could you not resist? I mean, seriously, look at these. So nothing better than, and then you have spice and season and hot. And there's the cocoa and apple and pumpkin. So you can mix and match. Then we have latte and coffee as far as these little sayings here. Oh my gosh, is this so darn cute? So of course we're going to play with this today because it's my most favorite one. And why not, right? And then also this right here, Sketch Plaid. This is something that you will find in our annual catalog. It's a big background stamp, so we're going to use that today. We're going to alter it a little bit, so stay tuned for that. And then we also have some embossing folders. This one you can find in our annual catalog. It's really cool. I love texture on my cards. I think it just makes a card. And then here's a brand new, it's big. It's big. Although I do have small hands, but still, it's big. This is called Forever Plaid 3D Embossing Folder. And there's the item number for when it is available. And oh my goodness. You had me at Plaid, I tell you. Hey, Judy, happy Sunday crafternoon. So these are some of the products that we'll be playing with. So the Sketch Plaid and the Painted Texture 3D Embossing Folder, these are available now. You can get them. They're in our annual catalog. But as far as the More Than Autumn and the Forever Plaid 3D Embossing Folder, these are available starting September the 4th. Okay, got all that out of the way. Let's have some fun. Now keep in mind, I'm more of the simple stamper. I like things that are quick and easy, but cute. So here's the first card we're going to make today. I apologize, there's quite the glare. I forgot to take these out of the clear envelopes. But let's go ahead and play a little bit. So first of all, I'm starting out with the card base that is basic white thick cardstock. I've scored it at 4 1/4. I'm going to grab my bone folder. If you guys don't have one of these, this is a must-have. I never really thought I would love a bone folder. But it's one of those essentials that once you have it, you're always going to use it. Every card, you're always going to use it. And then this is a piece of Granny Apple Green. It's cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And I ran it through the Plaid embossing folder. And by the way, I have to show everybody. So Laura Kuipers, who's down south of me towards Muskegon, Michigan, she stopped by last year. She gave me the cutest gift because she knows that I have a birthday in October. I love fall. And this holds my glue. Isn't that adorable? She made it or purchased it. I think she purchased it from someone who has a 3D printer. I think those are so cool. I want one of those, but again, it's technology and I'd probably be forever trying to figure it out and get mad at it or something. But anyway, I just think that that's super cute. And I had to show off my little pumpkin because 'tis the season, right? We're going to go ahead and glue this down with a multi-purpose liquid glue. And by the way, I know that looks really gross, but that is my pumpkin spice latte. I've been going there regularly. It's really bad. Oh, this is something else too that is not available yet. So this is part of a pack of paper, and of course it's not near me, so I'm not going to go grab it. But here's one side, there's another. I think there's 4 different papers, double-sided, so there's like 8 different designs to choose from total. Ooh, I hope I got that right. And it's called Take a Bow. And this is the first time that they've done a bundle that is a pack of paper and dies. Just a pack of paper or dies. And it will make bows. So you can make your own wrapping, like gift packaging bows. Anyway, so I decided I was gonna cut this, I did cut it, just a little bit longer than this. This is 3 by 1 on this card. On this one, I cut it at, what did I cut it at? I didn't write it down. Oh no, that's terrible. Okay, let's see. 3.5 by 1. So I wanted it a little bit longer so you can see just a little bit more of the paper popping out. I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to glue this on again with multi-purpose liquid glue and center it-ish in the middle. Whoops. There we go. And then I've cut out a circle, Stylish Shapes, or from the Stylish Shapes, I should say. And so we're going to go ahead and stick that on with dimensionals. Oh, look at you guys, brand new. Should I take it out of the middle? Heck no. That drives me crazy. Isn't that silly? The little things that drive you nuts in your craft room. All right, we're going to put that in the center-ish, just like that. And then I grabbed, let's see here, my Real Red Stampin' Blends and also Crumb Cake. So we have Crumb Cake, Real Red, and Granny Apple Green. So I have all these extra bits and pieces because I wanted to make sure that if I had a little error, we'd be covered. So this is a 1/4 inch, this is a 1/2 inch, I believe, or is it 3/4? Actually, it's 5/8 by 2. This is 1/4 by 1 3/4, and this is going to be for the sentiment, but we're going to stick that aside for a minute. We're going to do just a little bit of coloring. These are the marshmallows. I decided just to keep them white. I stamped this with Memento Black ink. And I also cut out this cute little heart here. So let's go ahead first of all. Let's color the heart. And this is the, this is the dark red. And it's tiny. Holy moly. But he's so cute. There we go, just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and let's use the light crumb cake first of all. I'm going to go ahead and color our cup really quick. And then I'm going to use the dark, and just to give it a little shading along the sides of the cup. Oh my gosh, my nose has been driving me crazy. I don't know if it's like ragweed or what it is, but I go out to walk Pearl in the yard, and I come in and I'm just like all stuffed up just for a little while, and then it goes away, but it's driving me nuts. Anybody else have the allergy thing? Like, I never used to. I don't know, I get older and I fall apart. Okay, we're going to take the Granny Apple Green. This is the light of the two, because they come in sets of two, light and dark. There we are. And again, I'm going to add just a little bit of shadow just on the edge, just like that. And then I'm going to blend it in. I'm not the best at this stuff, but I fake it. All right, so here is, come here, little guy. There's our cup, just like that. Easy peasy. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to glue the marshmallows onto our cup. And then I need a mini glue dot and my take your pick tool, and we're going to put that little heart right in the middle of the cup. Oh my goodness, I have to say, I'm going to admit, I really am in need of a manicure, very bad. And I haven't been able to get there. I've been busy with other things, but it's driving me crazy because it's hard to grab stuff. Ever get where your nails get that certain length and it just drives you crazy? The things I share on Facebook Live, right? Oh, golly. Okay, there we go. I'm going to stick this right in the middle. And now what I need is my real red ink pad. I'm going to get these out of the way. And then we need to add a sentiment. So I need the You Had Me At and Hot Cocoa. Look at all the goodies I've cut out already. So I have them ready to go. I do that all the time with sets. So that way, if I'm just on a whim, want to make something, but I'm a little bit, okay, I'm going to admit it, a little bit too lazy to cut them out, they're already cut out. In fact, I'm going to take those out and get them right on my way. The only problem is that my stamps stick to that, which drives me a little crazy. There we go. Okay. I'm going to take this piece of 5/8 by 2. There we go. Oh, I know what I was going to share with you guys. So, of course, I'm thinking about it just before I get on for my live to share some time with you. But I was reading into why all of a sudden I'm unable to zoom in on my phone when I'm on here live with you guys. And whoops, that was almost upside down. So I started to kind of sort of figure it out, but not really. It said do this, do that, you Google it. And I don't know, it's a little tricky because I think that information is older information. And so I'm looking for these areas on my Facebook page that don't exist. Don't you love that? I think I'm in the right direction. Okay, I'm going to Google it. I'm going to do the right thing. Then you still can't figure it out. It's like, eee! Crazy. Okay, so I just want to kind of look like it's, I don't know, kind of fun. I felt like putting it straight just didn't seem right. It looked too formal on such a fun card. Again, this is with multi-purpose liquid glue. The only thing I don't have is bling, which I forgot to grab, so we'll add that later. And also, I forgot a bow. Uh-oh, so I'll add that later too, but for the most part, there you go. Isn't that cute? I love it. This cup, oh my gosh. It is just stinking adorable. Okay, let's get on to card number 2. So this card, and I'll show it to you in a second here. I just want to make sure I don't lose my losables, is right in the catalog, and I thought it was really cute. So I decided to case it. Why not, right? Let me get my little cheat sheet off the back. All right. So first of all, we have a piece of basic white, thick cardstock. And I scored it, again, at 4 1/4 inches, using my bone folder to give it a nice crisp fold. So that's the base of our card. And then we also have, I cut out additional pieces, more than what I needed, just because if I don't, that's when I make a mistake and then I panic. So anyway, you're going to need 2 pieces of basic white that are cut at 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. So we're going to do some direct to stamping. And then I also have, and you know what? Speaking of losables, I think I lost my little pumpkin. Oh no. Yeah, let me see if I have another one in my bag of tricks here. Wouldn't you know, I gotta lose something, right? Aha! I see one. It's like going fishing in the bag. Here we go. See, that's exactly why I have all my bits and pieces ready. So we have a pumpkin and an apple that will color. And then also we have a piece, and again, I cut an extra. This is a piece of pumpkin pie. And this is cut at, let's see here, what did I cut? 3/4 inch by 2 5/8. I also have a piece of crumb cake, and this is cut at 3 1/2 by 5. So with that, I tell you what, let's move this stuff out of the way altogether, and we're going to do the background first with my new favorite background stamp. You know, the funny thing is, I have had this for a year. Well, maybe not that. Well, I don't know. I think it was a carryover. Pretty sure it was. And I didn't really use it, which is crazy. Oops, where did my... There it is. Right in front of my face. And with as much as I love Plaid, I don't know. I guess I kind of just forgot about him. So anyway, we're going to just use it as a background as intended. And I'm going to use, let's use pumpkin pie. I think this is what I used. Yeah, it looks lighter. Because there's some other cards that I was playing with as well and creating. And I was using Early Espresso on crumb cake, which is also very pretty. It just kind of jumps out at you a little bit more. By the way, when you have a background stamp, it's always easier to mount your stamp. I think this is the F block. Yes, F. And you'll want to go ahead and mount your stamp onto your block and go ahead and rubber side up. Take your ink pad to the stamp instead of trying to pounce it the other way around like you normally would, because that's going to be kind of crazy. It's not going to work real well. Then I go ahead, put my piece down, take a piece of scrap paper, and trying not to shake everybody too much and give you seasickness, go ahead and give it a little pressure. This way you don't get ink all over your hands. Well, I do anyway, but that's beside the point. Ta-da! Just like magic, right? Love this. It's so cute. Okay, So with that being said, again, this is 3.5 by 5. We're going to attach it to the card base with a little bit of multi-purpose glue. And I'm going to call it Kitty Wampus style, purposely crooked. Just like that. We can all do that. I have that down to a science. And then I'm going to take these two pieces of 1 3/4 by 2 3/4 and grab my cup stamp. Then I'm also going to need the marshmallows and the Cool Whip. Yum yum, my favorite things. And what I'm going to do so I don't lose these is I'm going to put them on the same block for now. And take my cup and grab my Memento Black ink pad. Again, remember, I've converted this from the Whisper White that should have been on this pad. Ooh, that got a little grungy, didn't it? I'm not going to take a chance. We're going to start over. Thing is, it's so full of ink that literally even tapping on it gets it kind of grungy like that. I got to be really careful. Let's see. We need this one down quite a bit because that Cool Whip stuff takes up a bit of room on the top. And there we go. And then and go ahead and add the whipped cream. Yum! I should have kept this right here. And then also, whoops, our cute little marshmallows. Just like so. Ta-da! All right. Put these back before I lose them. You guys know that drill. I still cannot find that one stamp that I lost about a month ago. Crazy. Just makes me sad because it can be the smallest, tiniest stamp, but because it drives me crazy, then I end up buying another whole stamp set. Yeah, I am that woman. All right, we're going to go ahead and use the light crumb cake and go ahead and color our cups. I should probably do shading on this one, shouldn't I? I don't know. Seems like it'd be the right thing to do. I kind of took the shortcut on the last, or on the sample, I should say. Do, 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 do. You like that little music sound effect? All right, here we go. Just like that. And a little bit on this side. And then, of course, we'll blend a little bit more. Just like that. Yeah, I think I like that a little bit better. Uh-oh, I hear Pearl barking. Hopefully you guys cannot. And then I'm going to take my light pumpkin pie and light granny apple green. And let's see here. I'm going to color the middle section. Whoops, don't want to do that. And then the light pumpkin pie. I just got a replacement of some of my blends, my brush point tip, whatever you want to call it, brush tip. And a couple of them were like fraying like they had an afro. It was kind of crazy. I'm like, oh no, what happened to my blends? They broke. Okay, again, I'm going to grab orange. And first I'm going to color this little tiny pumpkin. Hopefully you can see it without me covering it up completely. And I'm going to add a little bit of depth with the, I don't know, more precise point of my blends and just trace around the outline of the pumpkin. And then, let's see here. Again, the light granny apple green for our cute little apple. And I'm going to add just a little shadow with the dark granny apple green. Yeah, not the best, but you know, hey. There we go, trying to fix it a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is adhere these. I could put dimensionals behind them, but we're just going to use multi-purpose glue right there. And I'll tell you what, let's do it this way. It'll be easier. Just like that. Set those aside for now. And then with our Memento Black ink pad, once again, let's see here. I want to add hello, I'm sorry. Hello. First of all, ink that up very carefully since this is, I knew it would be juicy because I inked it up the other day, but holy cow. I think I got a little crazy with the refill of the ink. Okay, and then fall season we need. Where'd it go here? It's hard to read backwards. Fall and season. I think that's it. Yes. Okay. It's like a trick. All right, I'm going to put these both on the same block. Tap it very lightly. And there's fall. And then, whoops. There we go. Perfect! Yay! I thought for sure I may need the additional piece that I cut. Okay, so, again, I forgot the linen thread. Wow, I was really slacking, wasn't I? So what I'm going to do is add this like so. I want to put this one on with dimensionals, but this one I'm going to leave putting onto the card with multi-purpose liquid glue, just giving a little extra dimension. There we go. Add a little bit of multi-purpose glue to this. Whoops. There we go. And let's see here. Kind of like so-ish. Good enough. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the sentiment with dimensionals. Oh my goodness. Those little dimensional backings, they're quite the challenge sometimes. Okay, there we go. And like I said, I'd add the bling if I had it here. And then adding the bow with linen thread. But that is card number 2. So cute. I love it. These cards just make me happy. All right, last card, guys. Let's see. Here we go. So we're going to use the Plaid stamp again, but I want to show you how you can add some additional color when you stamp that Plaid stamp. So let's go ahead, get all of our bits and bubbles. So first of all, we have a piece of pumpkin pie. I cut it at 5.5 by 8.5. I scored it at 4.25 inches. And then I cut a piece of, I always forget the name of this. I want to make sure I get it right. Basic beige. I don't know why, but I have another name I want to call it. But anyway, Basic Beige, which is a new neutral for us. And I ran it through with that textured paint. Gosh, what did I call that thing? You know, the thing. Oh, goodness sakes, goodness sakes. The painted texture 3D embossing folder. So that's what it looks like when you run it through your Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. It's very cool. I have a piece of basic white. Whoops. I even noticed I colored one in advance. So this is basic white. It's a liner for the inside. This is cut at 4 by 5.25. I'm going to go ahead using the multi-purpose glue, stick it inside. Whoop, I have an avalanche going on here on my right. And then I have a piece of pumpkin pie cardstock. Let's see here. The pumpkin pie is cut at 3.25 by 4.25. And then the crumb cake is cut at 3 by 4. So before we adhere these together, I'm going to bring in my background stamp. This time I've used, I'm not even going to bother cleaning it, because we're going to use a darker color on top. Why bother cleaning your stamps, right? I'm going to go ahead and ink up the sketched plaid stamp, background stamp. Go ahead and place this on top. Get my scrap piece of paper, and hopefully not shaky too much. Again, just applying some light pressure. Whoops, there goes my multi-purpose liquid glue on the floor. Goodness sakes. All right. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to take your handy dandy ruler, and I wanted to use my pumpkin pie out of my Brights collection of the Stampin' Right markers. So we're going to get pumpkin pie. And I tell you what, again, let's go ahead, use some scrap paper. This is fun, and you can use as many colors as you like. It's kind of like making your own designer series paper, really. I wanted to add, get out of my way, Mr. Glue. Just want to add a little extra color. So this is, like I said, one of the Stampin' Right markers. And I just went ahead and added, a little bit of color. I think I did this a while back when we had that cute little Truckin' Along bundle that first came out. And I believe I did a card where I altered the background on it was actually designer paper that was plaid already. And then I went ahead and took a marker and added color to it. So it's super easy. And if you have your Stampin' Right markers, but you haven't used them in forever because you've gotten quite the love for your blends, this is a great way to get those markers out and start making some different plaid paper, designer paper. Okay, we're going to go ahead and glue this 3 by 4 piece to my 3.25 by 4.25 piece of pumpkin pie. Then I want to go ahead and adhere this down with dimensionals. And there we go. And then because you guys will see me color and color and color, you get the gist of this. So I used crumb cake and pumpkin pie. Again, I colored the pumpkin and put it on with a dimensional, so it gives a little bit more dimension to it. And I'm going to also put it onto the card with dimensionals, which this one, ooh, that got kind of ooky. Let's go ahead and replace that one. There we go. And we're going to put it off to the right-hand side, right about like that. So I'm going to save these for a different card that way. And then I have a strip of 5/8 inch wide. This is basic white. And then also a strip of 1/4 inch basic white for our sentiment. And actually, I think I cut these so that, ooh, perfect. Dang, I'm better than I thought I was. Okay. I actually cut them to size perfectly. All right, so we need, let's see here, pumpkin and spice. Where is it? In front of my eyeballs. There's pumpkin. And I don't like reading upside down, backwards. Okay, pumpkin spice. And then nothing better than, where'd it go? There we are. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my block and grab my pumpkin pie ink pad. Let's see here. Nothing's better than, just like so, perfection. And then, see here, I'm actually going to grab up, let's do this block. And here's pumpkin. Oops. And then, oh my gosh, I almost dropped that on the floor. These are so easy to lose. And then spice right there. Awesome. Okay. Great. I'm going to grab my scissors and trim this down. Perfect. And I'm doing a magic trick. There you go. Oh boy. Yeah. It's getting crazy in the chalet. Okay, I'm going to put this off to the left. And then for pumpkin and spice, I want to add those with dimensionals. I thought that would be kind of cute. Just like so. There we are. And there we go. Minus, of course, the linen thread. Ta-da! Hey, Steph. I didn't even see you jump on. Hello. Happy Sunday crafternoon. So let's bring back the other two cards here. Then there was this one with the shorter piece. Which one do you guys like better? The lighter and the shorter of the DSP, or the longer and the darker designer paper? I don't know. I kind of like them both. I don't know. Let me know. Which do you like better? Anyways, these are just some fun, super easy ideas using the More Than Autumn bundle, which will be available on September the 4th in our brand new 2024 Stampin' Up! Holiday Mini Catalog. Evelyn says darker. Alrighty. One vote for the darker. I appreciate you guys being here today. Thank you so much. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do for next week. We'll have to see. But it'll definitely be something new from the new mini catalog. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Well, thanks you guys for being on today. Have a great rest of your day. Keep cool. I know here in Northwest Michigan it's going to be in the mid-80s. Hot. For us, that's hot because we also have humidity. So it's like time to hide in the air conditioning or go to a beach for sure. Thank you so much. I will see you next week, next Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, right here at the Chalet for Sunday Crafternoon, free mini class with Dawn. And don't forget, if you do place an order with me, a $40 minimum order will get you the pieces to make, so you'll need to get the stamp set, but you'll have the pieces to make the cards. And then if you place a $50 order, you'll get the pieces to make the cards, plus you'll get an embellishment that I like to throw in as a thank you gift. All right, guys, have a great day, and I will talk with you soon. Bye-bye.